Hi everybody. I just had a fucking experience on the toilet right now. An experience. It was really, really, really intense. It was really crazy. I should never have had that ice cream. I just shouldn't have had it. I don't know what went through my head. I wanted the ice cream and I had the ice cream, but I suffered because of it. I know I said in my last video I was gonna have no regrets, but I mean, I guess I regret it a little bit now, because that was... I gotta take a deep breath. That was intense. That was a crazy one. Okay. So I wanted to calm down a little bit and cool down and tell you guys a story time, because, you know, at the end of the day, I need to cool down. I wanted to take a walk tonight, but I think I lost a lot of calories and I worked out being in that bathroom. By the way, I need to get a damn fan for the bathroom, because it gets so hot in there in the summertime. Oh my god, it is so intense. It's unbearable, bitch. I have the AC on so high right now. Oh my god. Anyways, so let's get to story time. I want to talk about the non-binary, finally, and what's going on with that. Okay, so when I was a kid, I was a very unique kid. I wasn't like the rest of them. I wasn't even like any of the gay guys in school. Well, not that they came out or anything, but like, there were other, like, I guess gay guys in, like, you know, kindergarten or whatever, but they weren't like me. I was very unique to the bunch. So, what I mean by that, is that I was just very flamboyant. I was very outgoing. I was very, like, spontaneous. I would just, like, I would constantly put on my mother's makeup. I would put on a t-shirt on my head and pretend it was long hair. I would blast Britney Spears out the window and just make random dance numbers to it. I would listen to that Oops I Did It Again Britney Spears CD. I probably listened to that whole goddamn summer it came out. And when my mom got me the CD and I listened to it the whole summer, I was like, that was like my favorite. All I listened to was every single song. Oops I Did It Again was my favorite, but every song was so good. Anyways. So, you know, I never really put much mind to it. I wasn't like, am I female, am I male? I really wasn't putting much mind to it. I didn't even know what gay was. I did think that I could have been born in the wrong body because, you know, I was very feminine and I love makeup and everything. I just was very different. I know there's different levels to this too. I know there's people that dress up in drag and does makeup, and then there are transsexuals that have everything but just like to dress up. There are cross-dressers that just are guys who dress up for a living. I mean, there's so many different categories to this. There's so many more boys in makeup now, you know. When I summed it up in my own head, and when I tried to sum it up, and when I tried to make sense, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was. I didn't know if I was a cross-dresser, if I was this, that, and the other thing. I didn't know what category I was, because I knew I wasn't a female, but I knew I wasn't 100% a male. I knew I was somewhere in between, but I didn't know the word for it. So, I was in class a year ago, and there was this girl in class. She identified herself as non-binary, and she was a girl, but she didn't look like a boy. She looked like a girl, but she had short hair and she wore boys' clothes, and, you know, she just was herself. You know what I mean? She just was unapologetically herself, and she did a report in class about being non-binary, and she taught me what it was. I'm glad she did that project. That's why students do projects and they present it in front of the class, because you might teach another student something that you didn't know you were going to teach them. I finally learned what I was. And if it wasn't for her, I probably still would have been confused, or I don't know. But I finally know. I am non-binary. So So what non-binary is, it could either be two different things. It could be either you don't identify as anything, or you just consider them, or you identify as both genders and you're somewhere in between. So I am the one that is identified as both, and I'm somewhere in between. I want to be identified as both. I don't want to be identified as neither, because I know I'm not like neither. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I am, and I'm in between. I feel like there's a part of me that is like kind of like, I don't even want to bring this up, but kind of like Michael, like Michael and Michaela. But his situation is different though, because I feel like he dresses up in when he feels like being Michaela, right? Me, on the other hand, I'm this way every single day. Like, I'm like non-binary, I'm in between. But I'm basically, if Michael was Michaela, if Michael and Michaela were put together, then they would be considered non-binary. But they're two different people, I feel like. They're the same person, but I feel like they're two different spectrums of his personality. Whereas with me, I'm like, it's one person, I'm non-binary, there's not an alter ego, there's no like, Josephine or something, like this is Joey. I'm like in between. So she told me a lot, that student. I was really impressed, and I was really happy that she did. I finally realized what it was. Now, some people might be confused about this, and I totally understand, because I was too. When she said it to me, I was a little confused. I was like, oh, well, but then it made sense. So what I mean is that I'm not 100% male, obviously. I'm very feminine. I wear makeup, but I know I'm not 100% a female either, because I know I was born a male. I know what I have. I know I don't have any really masculine characteristics, but I know I don't want to become a female, but I know I'm very feminine. So it just, non-binary identifies me to a T. Now, what people call me, a lot of people ask me all the time, well, what's your pronouns? All the time. Little kids at work always ask me, are you a boy or are you a girl? This one kid the other day was like, are you a boy or are you a girl? I said, I'm both. And he went, his face, oh, it was so funny. But anyways, so I identify as he or she. So you can say he or she. I don't mind if you say he or she. I don't mind if you identify, or you refer to me as she, or you refer to me as he. I'm not going to take offense to it, anything. I like being called she, and I like to be calling him. It's either or, I don't care. It's whatever you really prefer, I really don't care. As long as you're not being stupid or smart or trying to be cute with it, you get what I mean? As long as you're being respectful and you're just, you see me and you see a female, or you just want to call me she or whatever, call me that. It's not a big deal. But my name is Joey. I like being called Joey. Joe's fine, but I don't like Joseph. Joseph is just too, like, Joseph. I just don't like that. Yeah. So that's basically what I am, non-binary. I feel like it makes sense. Hold on. Hold on one second. 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I have like 3 more minutes. Yeah, I have like 3 more minutes. So let me just make this short and sweet. This is who I am. I shop on both sides of the clothing side, male and female. That's another thing. So I want to tell you a story within the story time. So last week, I'm not going to name names. I will never do that. But I have, one of my managers came in with short shorts. Now that is against the rules even for a female, and I totally get that. And she told me, listen, you have to change. You can't be in short shorts, whatever. I was like, oh crap, you're right. Or I forgot you told me that, blah, 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 right? So I got pants. I bought pants. I made them into shorts later on because, I really wanted new shorts anyway, so I made them into shorts, whatever. But I had to wear them as pants, that day. So I bought the pants, and I I wasn't mad at her because she told me to change. I was not mad at that because I was wearing shorts. I totally get it. Those shorts were really friggin' short. Like, I get it. And I don't even know what I was thinking wearing that to work. I just don't know. I was like, it was really hot, whatever. But what I was mad about is that then she showed me this list of, like, you know, what you're supposed to wear and what you're not supposed to wear. And then I saw that you could wear shorts. I said, okay, so maybe it was just shorts that I can't wear. So I asked her, I said, so I can't wear shorts, but could I wear, like, other shorts, obviously? She goes, only females can. I said, oh. I said, well, wait. I said, this says no sandals on the list. You're wearing sandals. She goes, females can wear sandals. Only females. I said, oh, no. I said, I have to let you know something. I identify as non-binary. And she didn't know what it was. I can tell she was, like, a little confused. But I think she came around. I was kind of saying, like, I don't like the sexist thing. I think everyone should be able to wear shorts. Like, Guess sells men's shorts anyways. I get the shorts were out of control, but I should still be able to wear shorts, whatever. She ended up calling the head of the board, whatever, of Guess. And they said since I applied to the job as Joseph, that I have to dress as a boy. But I've dressed in females' clothes in the female side of Guess, and she didn't say anything. So I think she was just turned off about the shorty shorts. Okay? At the end of the day, I'm non-binary. I have a friend, he told me that there's a law that just passed about gender, and that anyone who associates with their gender, they're able to dress wherever they want to dress, like, you know what I mean, and stuff. So I'm going to show that to her the next time she says something, because there is a law that just passed, and I'm happy my friend told me that. So yeah, I am non-binary, and that's that. But I have to go because this is going to cut me off, this camera, and it probably is going to end any second now. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm non-binary, I'm he or she, so any of my subscribers, you can identify as me as he or she, I don't care. I'm Joey, Joe, whatever, just don't say Joseph. Alright, I love you guys. If you guys enjoyed the story time. I might go for a walk. It's like, what, midnight now? I don't even know. It's 11:30. Oh, I might go for a short walk. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah. My hair's a mess. Oh, my God. Oh, crap. Look at this. Oh, my God. Hello. Alright. I love you guys. And bye. I don't know what I'm going to upload. I'm going to upload this tomorrow and upload the top 10 favorite candles of Bath & Body Works tonight. Oh, by the way, pumpkin apple is another favorite candle I didn't mention, but what was I going to do, a top 20? I mean, I have so many great candles that I love, so, I mean, if I had a top 12, pumpkin apple would have been in it, but it was only a top 10, but I do like pumpkin apple. Okay, anyways, love you guys. Bye.